This is the Hold Report for Sunday, January 25th, 2026. The humiliation of the dollar. While the architects of the Board of Peace toasted a new era of billionaire immunity in Davos, the global financial system quietly delivered a vote of no confidence. The US dollar has collapsed to its lowest level since COVID. Traders in New York are openly discussing debasement, realizing that the greenback is losing its structural integrity as a store of value. The market has realized that the Board of Peace model, where sovereignty is bought for $1 billion and justice is silenced by sanctions, is incompatible with a reserve currency. A reserve currency requires trust in the rule of law. The board offers only the rule of the deal. Capital is fleeing the stability of the United States for the only asset that cannot be debased by a backroom deal. Gold shattered the $5,000 barrier today. But there is a darker reason for this surge. The board's newest permanent member, the United Arab Emirates, isn't just buying gold to hedge against the dollar. They are looting it from a genocide they financed. The gold flooding into Dubai is extracted from the Jebel Amer mines in North Darfur, stolen by the UAE-backed Rapid Support Forces. The RSF smuggles this bullion out through Chad and Libya, directly into UAE markets. In 2024 alone, the UAE imported 29 metric tons directly from Sudan, a figure that has only accelerated as the genocide intensifies. This conflict gold is laundered through UAE-based front companies like Capital Tap and Al Zumarud, converted into untraceable cash, and used to purchase the very drones and missiles that leveled El Fasher. When you see gold at $5,000, it isn't just inflation. It's the transfer of wealth. The UAE is stripping Sudan of its natural resources, washing it through the board's immunity architecture, and selling it back to the world at record prices. They are shorting human rights and going long on bullion. The Trump family is accepting billions of digital gold tokens from the UAE to look the other way. They are even aiding the bloodshed through arms deals and operations, like Pete Hegseth's random bombing of Yemen that conveniently relieved a UAE headache. Why is the administration letting the dollar burn? Because debasement is the shadow mandate of the board. With national debt unpayable in real terms, a weak dollar allows the U.S. to pay back its creditors like China and Japan with devalued scrip. It is a soft default masked as market forces. For the public, it manifests as inflation, the humiliation of your purchasing power. For the board, it's an asset pump. The members of this board, Apollo Global Management, Gulf Sovereign Funds, and real estate titans, hold hard assets. When the dollar shrinks, their portfolios soar. The humiliation of the dollar is not a policy error. It's a wealth transfer. While the dollar disintegrates, the geopolitical order it once anchored is snapping. In Beijing, Xi Jinping has launched a historic purge. General Zhang Yuxia, Xi's top military ally, is under investigation for allegedly leaking nuclear secrets to the U.S. The instability of a nuclear superpower cannibalizing its own high command is fueling the same flight to gold as the U.S. currency crisis. The Singapore dollar hit an 11-year high against the greenback today. Capital is fleeing to jurisdictions defined by stability, neutrality, and rule of law, the exact opposite of the pay-to-play model currently being installed in Washington. In Ottawa, the U.S. alliance network is fraying. Canada is officially pivoting away from the U.S. market. Foreign Minister Anita Anand confirmed Canada will not be derailed by U.S. threats, dispatching the Energy Minister to India to secure new partners. In Washington, the fog of chaos strategy is working as planned. A government shutdown looms as Senate Republicans fracture over DHS funding. The catalyst is the shooting of U.S. citizen Alex Priddy in Minnesota by federal agents, a domestic consequence of the same force-first philosophy the board applies to Darfur. The dollar is being humiliated because it is no longer the currency of a nation of laws. It is the currency of a board of deals. Gold at $5,000 is the market telling you that trust has been liquidated. The only thing left to trust is the metal, even if it's dripping in blood.